Because her mother left, her stepmother treated her like a slave. But she later became too rich and powerful. Her family regretted their actions. Adaeze was born on a rainy Tuesday in the hills of Nsukka. Her mother, Nneka, was known for her gentle spirit and wise words. They said her presence could calm crying babies and angry husbands. But life was not kind to her. Nneka began falling ill a few years after Adaeze was born. The illness was strange. Sometimes she would lie still for hours, eyes wide open, murmuring things only the wind understood. One day, she simply disappeared. Some claimed she wandered into the forest and never returned. Others whispered her spirit had been taken by the gods because her chi was too gentle for this world. All Adaeze knew was one morning she woke up and her mother's mat was empty forever. Her father, Chief Okoro, was a proud man, a retired civil servant with a pot belly and quick temper. Within a year, he remarried. The woman, Nkechi, was younger, flashy, and cunning. She brought her two sons, Tochukwu and Ebuka, into Chief Okoro's home. From the moment Nkechi entered, Adaeze's life became a living nightmare. She was just 8 years old when she was first made to grind pepper until her palms bled. "Your mates are learning how to be wives," Nkechi would say, smacking her with a broomstick, "and you are here crying over small pain." Nkechi saw Adaeze as a threat, not a child, and Chief Okoro caught between his new wife's honeyed lies and his own guilt, ignored the little girl who once called him Papa with joy. As years passed, the abuse grew more creative. While her stepbrothers played football and went to holiday camps, Adaeze cleaned gutters, hawked mangoes on the roadside, and prepared dinner for a family that barely looked her in the eye. She would sneak into the backyard at night with a borrowed exercise book and read under moonlight. Her best friend was a stray dog she named Freedom. Sometimes, when Nkechi's cruelty becomes too much, she would whisper to Freedom's ears, "One day, I will leave this place. I will be someone bigger than this whole village." And Freedom, as if understanding, would wag his tail and rest his head on her lap. At 18, with no WAEC result because her stepmother refused to pay exam fees, Adaeze made a decision. She packed her clothes into a black nylon bag, kissed the sleeping dog, and walked to the motor park. She had 1,500 naira saved from selling puff-puff at school. She boarded a bus to Lagos with only her dream and a stranger's prayer. The city was harsh. She slept in a church for weeks, but her spirit never broke. She found work as a cleaner in a tech startup in Yaba. There, she met Ijeoma, a female coder who noticed her intelligence and offered to teach her after hours. Adaeze learned fast. She began watching YouTube tutorials, reading tech blogs, and volunteering at events. In 2 years, she was writing code. In 3 years, she was designing apps. By her 5th year, she launched Farm to Market, a platform connecting rural farmers directly to urban buyers. The app exploded. Within months, international investors came knocking. By 30, Adaeze was named Africa's Tech Woman of the Year. She wore Ankara to the stage with cowries in her hair and spoke about resilience, pain, and hope. She bought properties in Lekki, opened tech hubs in Owerri and Abuja, and began a scholarship fund for abandoned girls. One night, while reviewing project proposals, she received a letter from Nsukka. Her father was sick. Her stepbrothers had run away. Mama Nkechi was begging to see her. Adaeze thought long and hard. She returned to the village with a convoy, 7 SUVs, media vans, and a medical team. Children screamed, "Big woman, don't come!" The village stared in disbelief. Her father, now a shadow of his former self, burst into tears. "I failed you," he sobbed. Her stepmother fell to her knees, her wrapper stained with dust and tears. "Forgive me, I was foolish. I'm afraid of your strength." Adaeze smiled gently. "Help them to their feet. I came to heal, not to stay," she said. "But you will never raise another child in chains again." She left them a house, a small business, and an unspoken lesson. Back in Lagos, Adaeze was interviewed by CNN. When asked what fueled her success, she paused and said, "Because my mother left, they thought I was alone, but I carried her strength in my bones. They tried to break me, but they built a warrior." Her story became a Nollywood film, a book, and a beacon for every Nigerian girl told she is not enough. She was not just rich, she was powerful. Not just powerful, but wise. And not just wise, but kind. And in every town, school, and village where a girl whispered, "One day I would make it," the answer echoed back in the wind, "Be like Adaeze." Thanks for watching, guys.